MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Pablo Fuentes is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident in to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers will never really figure out. But he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect that to be a problem here either.
Into the box now, Carlos Lopez. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they entered play this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Jose Parra, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box now, Mario Bruntlett. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. McDermott is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Frank Garce, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Kevin Santos, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Brady Babcock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
3-1 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in, Peter McDermott. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, but no home runs over his last 10 games. And we'll see if he gets off the schneid in this one.
Have to be careful with this guy, though, Dero. No home runs in his last 10. That doesn't mean a whole lot. This guy can hit the ball in the ballpark any day, anywhere when he's swinging the bat well.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he'll get back in safely. Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Gustavo Gonzalez. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's set. Here it comes. McDermott leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next for Milwaukee, Josh Newhouser. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now batting, Alfonso de los Santos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the pitch.
Ball left out. That's ball 2. 2-0.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Carlton Abraham. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Garce has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes.
I got the count 2-2.
Takes this the other way to right. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
So striding in, William Ramirez. First delivery to him on the way. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Aye.
Still 1-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Guy Adair, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Left side, but well fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now to the plate, Luis Reyna. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
To the plate now, Juan Valenzuela, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Frank Garce. First offering on its way. big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
We got a full count.
Carlos Lopez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alex Aparicio is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
The pitcher, Pablo Fuentes, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that count.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Santos. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Redbirds down quietly. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now for the Brewers, Carlos Lopez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0 now. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Parra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 2-0 home.
Three-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now in the box, Mario Bruntlett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded to the right. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And the runner will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in the outfielder, Alfonso de los Santos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. Hot shot to third. Reined in to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Brady Babcock. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One ball and two strikes the count. Fouled off. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Count remains 2-2. Reyna trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. plate, Peter McDermott. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No runs, just one hit, one error for the Cardinals to this point. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Gustavo Gonzalez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 1-1. Pitch popped up. Reyna moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Carlton Abraham. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. 2 out with a man at first. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Colton Wong now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. popped him up. Ramirez is there. Makes the play, one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding into the box, Luis Reyna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the center fielder, and this will bang up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate now, Juan Valenzuela, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Frank Garce. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in there at the letters 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leads 1, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. William Ramirez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. De Los Santos is there, and he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Guy Adair. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Payoff pitch one more time. Line towards center field. De Los Santos is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in, Alex Aparicio. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pablo Fuentes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 0-1 delivery. Runner on first with 2 away. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Carlos Lopez. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in once again, Jose Parra, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mario Bruntlett. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And there's ball one.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. None left for Milwaukee, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Santos. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man in his scoring position on the leadoff double. Ready for another shot now, Brady Babcock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Count is 1-2 now. Strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Barack Hutchins will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Stepping in now, Peter McDermott, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Count is 3-1.
Runner at second here with one man out. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gustavo Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 1-2.
That's a ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Into the box now, Carlton Abraham, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate, William Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Juan Herman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Josh Newhouser. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there, 1-0.
Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Alfonso de los Santos. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Guy Adair. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Settling in now, Alex Aparicio. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
That misses. 2-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lopez has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Dan Roberts will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
To the plate now, Kevin Santos, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One and 0. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Kevin Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Luis Reyna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Juan Valenzuela. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Fernando Castilla will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Two out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Carlos Lopez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The set and the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Full count now, 3-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball four. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Parra. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. from the stretch.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And it's 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Alex Matheny is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Ready now, Brady Babcock. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in, Peter McDermott. First pitch of the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A little low. It's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gustavo Gonzalez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
So now to the plate, Carlton Abraham, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Galo Santos has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Derek Dubois comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Mario Bruntlett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting. And
now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Josh Newhouser. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1.
1-0.
Ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Stepping in, Alfonso de los Santos. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch to him. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. One out, one on in a one-run game. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. The 1-2 is roped to left, a base hit. Here comes the runner from third, and we are tied in the top of the ninth. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Colton Wong will stand in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Ball two now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Fouled away. Ready with another two-strike offering.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Ready with another two-strike offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Luis Reyna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Cardinals with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the night. Ronald Tejada stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. So striding forward now, William Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Ball game. So a solo shot here to left center field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
To be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
But that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game, and the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Redbirds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Derek Dubois earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.